This is Fran Randall, and this is a 2-minute task featuring Web Presence 1, Web Creation. What we're going to do today is based on the main menu, Sessions and Assignments, Web Presence 1, Web Creation. And what we're doing is populating your personal web space with content. If I came in and asked for you to create a website from scratch, the anxiety level would go straight to the ceiling and it would be the rest of the semester trying to get it down. So the best approach has been to go ahead, let you populate your personal web space with a template, then let you edit that site as you need to, and that gets you more acclimated in a more natural way. So a few items here. First off, the class website is eduweb.unca.edu/BITES. That's one to always remember. If you are a UNCA student, your web account is students.unca.edu/username, and that is your username. When you go to access your website, your username becomes _net, all one word, no period, /. Now I'm emphasizing the backslash is different from the /. So it's /, then your username. This is very important to remember for UNCA students. This is a domain name, this is your username, and this is the way you access it no matter where you're at. Your password is your one-port password. AB Tech students, a little bit easier. It's eduweb.unca.edu/your username. When you go to access your website, is this your straight username, no _net /, and your password will be assigned at the time your personal web space is created. Now these websites should be available as long as you're an education student. As you finish your education programs, please let me know, and I can move your websites to our personal web server, our department web server, and you can continue using these websites after you have left. Okay, now on one other web address, this is a portfolio website. This is the template that we're going to import, and I'll come back to this in just a few minutes. Now if you start this assignment from our main menu page, select Web Presence 1. There's some links to what other students have done in the past. I'd suggest if you're having problems conceptualizing what you'd like for your website to look like, go ahead and select these. On the assignment, I want you to pull the content into your website. Basically, the video covers what's happening in the two columns here. One is UNCA specific and one is AB Tech specific. But essentially, I'm doing this procedure today. If you do need SharePoint at home, I do have a link to getting SharePoint in your home, and also instructions on how to install that. So let's go ahead and go to your website. I would suggest that you use Internet Explorer. The reason is, it works with us when it comes time to editing, and I like cutting down on keystrokes. This is one of the times when this is very useful. If you open up Internet Explorer and put into your web address your URL, into the address, the first time should look something similar to this. This is your entire website at this moment. If you look at the contents of your particular website right now, it consists of 2 empty folders. One is _private. Just ignore that one. We will not be using that folder this semester. The next folder is images. There's nothing in it. We will be populating that. One other file is your actual home page. That file will have the name, most likely, index.html. So if I were to go to this address and type in index.html, that is that specific file. That is that unique address. So let's go ahead and edit this file. On the menu bar, select File, Edit with Microsoft Office Front Page. If you have Front Page or SharePoint installed on your machine and you go to your website, you should be able to select File, Edit with Microsoft Office Front Page or SharePoint. I'm just going to use Front Page from here on. It comes up, it launches the application front page, and it should immediately challenge you with a username and password. If it immediately jumps into the page without asking you this, you're not really on your website. So back up and kind of troubleshoot why you're not on your website. But it should actually challenge you with username and password. And since I'm on the EDU web server, I do not need to do the underdog.net /. Front page has two particular parts to it. On the left hand side is your file management part. If you do not see these files, you're probably not on your website. On the right hand side is essentially Word. So the idea is you can manipulate your files here. This is your website, and as you need to, you create changes here, save, and then the world can see it. Give you a demonstration how quick that is. This is my website now. This is my website that I can edit. As soon as I make a change, you'll notice an asterisk beside the file name. That means this file has been changed but not been saved. So I'm going to go up and save this file. This content is now sent to the web server. The asterisk is removed, and now everyone in the world can see those changes. So if I do a refresh on my browser, I can see changes that quickly. That's why this is a very, very powerful tool. So again, make change, save, the world can see it. Click it up, but there it is. So first thing I'm going to have you do is delete your home page. I'm going to close this out. Under your folder list, select index.html, whichever one has the home in front of it. Hit delete, say yes. At this point, your website, your home page is gone. We're going to import the template at this time. So go to File. If you do not see import immediately, you can do the double down arrows, or you can pause for a moment on the pull down and you should see import. Select import. From site. The web address is the one I was referring to before. Is the same as the class website with a /portfolio at the end. So it's eduweb.unca.edu/bits/portfolio. You will notice I do not like typing, so I do a lot of copy paste. I selected what I wanted to copy. I did a Control-C. Went over here, did a Control-V, then select Next. These are parameters that I'm kind of passing that allows you to control how much is being pulled across. Import is another name for stealing. So you're basically stealing the website I'm giving you. So let's go ahead and select Finish. Just keep making it happy. Keep saying yes. What you will notice, I'm going to say yes to all. What you will notice is files and folders will start appearing on this side of the folder list. You should see at the end, I'm going to click a lot more, you should see a student folder, a parent folder, a teacher folder, a products folder. You'll see a diverse_log.html, and you'll see an index.html file. It could end up being an index.asp. It just depends on the server. This is your website. If you go back to your browser, so now if you do a refresh of your website, this is your new website. You have active links. You click on student. This is a page on your website, parent, teacher, and all of these links are applicable to you. You go to home. Also, the last one is the diverse field experiences log for UNCA. So that constitutes your website. Again, now you're a web page author and you have a website. These links are active and they will be modified later on.